Hello, fellow collectors. Frank here, back with another TTM Success video. TTM standing for Through the Mail Success Autographs. I got one in the box yesterday, and I'd really like to share it today. Before I start, I just want to do a quick shout out to a YouTube subscriber of mine, Lobo Loco. Lobo Loco is not a collecting YouTube channel, but Lobo is a musician. You might have noticed that I like to put music in the background of my videos. I get my music off of generally freemusicarchive.org. There's a few artists there that I've used more than others, and Lobo Loco is one that I've been using some of his music in my background. And recently, in one of my videos, he subscribed and commented to my channel, and he's commented a few times. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I've been using this music. I like to have a little music play in the background, and Lobo did so. So check his YouTube channel out. You can find his music at freemusicarchive.org as well. If you do end up using some of his music, it's for free, and it's used for non-commercial videos and so on and so forth. Just give him credit. Okay, well, thank you, Lobo, for recently subscribing and commenting. Enjoy your music. This is a 1-for-1 in 25 days with a $10 fee out of Dallas, Texas. We got Mr. Eddie Robinson, looking quite nice here on this 1954 Topps reprint, and this looks like silver ink, like that. That's sweet. He is the oldest living Major League Baseball player. He turned 100 years old this past December 15th. Born December 15th, 1920 in Paris, Texas. Happy birthday, Mr. Robinson. We have William Edward Robinson, Eddie. Mr. Robinson was a left-handed bat and right-handed throwing first baseman, played parts of 13 seasons in the majors with the Cleveland Indians, the Washington Senators, Chicago White Sox, Philadelphia Athletics, New York Yankees, Kansas City Athletics, Detroit Tigers, and Baltimore Orioles. Mr. Robinson had a professional career that spanned 8 decades, 65 years, from 1939 when he broke in with the Valdosta Trojans in the Class D Georgia-Florida League, through 2004 when he retired from scouting for the Boston Red Sox. He was first called up to the majors by the Cleveland Indians in September 1942. After a fine season with the minor league Baltimore Orioles in the International League, where he hit .306 with 27 home runs and 104 RBIs. He was used mostly as a pinch hitter for the Indians that first season. The Indians finished 4th place, 28 games behind the Yankees that season. Robinson had 1 hit and 8 at-bats during that September. His first Major League hit came on Saturday, September 12th, 1942, versus the 7th place Washington Senators at Cleveland's Old League Park. With the Indians trailing 5-4, with 2 outs and the bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th, the left-handed batting Robinson pinch hit for Indians right-handed shortstop Rusty Peters versus Senators right-handed rookie starting pitcher Ray Scarborough. Robinson hit a line drive to right, driving in Indians all-star third baseman Ken Kelter to tie the score 5-5. The Indians won the contest 6-5 in 11 innings. Mr. Robinson enlisted in the Navy after the 1942 season, losing 3 full seasons while serving. Thank you for your service, Mr. Robinson. It was there that a botched leg operation almost cost him his baseball career. However, he was able to come back after a second surgery and enjoyed a banner year back with Baltimore in the International League in '46, slugging 34 homers and driving 123 runs to lead the team. For his efforts, he's named International League MVP, narrowly beating out a couple of pretty fair players himself, Jackie Robinson and Bobby Brown. Eddie Robinson made the major leagues for good in 1947. As a starting first baseman in 1948, he helped the Cleveland Indians to their first World Series appearance since 1920. He batted .254 with 16 home runs during that campaign. Those Indians, after beating the Red Sox in a one-game playoff for the American League pennant, defeated the Spawn, Insane, and Pray for Rain Boston Braves in the World Series in 6 games. For the series, Robinson was the second leading hitter for the Indians, hitting 320 at-bats. That 48 club remains the last Indians team to have won a World Series and the only World Series championship for Mr. Robinson during his career. After the 48 season, he was traded to the Washington Senators and appeared as a starting first baseman for the American League in his first of 4 All-Star Game appearances, lining a single to right field off of Warren Spahn to drive in Joe DiMaggio, helping the American League to an 11-7 victory. He was then traded to the Chicago White Sox during the 50 season. He had perhaps his best season in 1951 with the White Sox hitting .282 with 29 home runs and 117 RBIs in 151 games. His 29 home runs stood as the White Sox team record for nearly 30 years. He was the 7th player and the first White Sox to hit a ball over the roof at Old Comiskey Park. The first 6 were Hall of Famers Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Hank Greenberg, Ted Williams, and Mickey Mantle. Some pretty good company there. For a power hitter and a run producer, Robinson had an outstanding bat control and never struck out more than 56 times in a season. Only in 2 seasons did he whiff more than walk. In those seasons, he was a part-time player. In 1950, for example, he found only 32 times and 647 plate appearances. The great, splendid splinter Ted Williams declared that Robinson was the most underrated and best clutch hitter I have ever played against. Pretty good comment there for the all-time best hitter. Started in 1953, Mr. Robinson spent his last 5 seasons with the Philadelphia Athletics, New York Yankees, Kansas City Athletics, Detroit Tigers, Cleveland Indians again, and the Major League Baltimore Orioles. For his career, he hit .268 with 172 home runs, 723 RBIs, and 4,282 at-bats. After his career, he spent time as the Atlanta Braves general manager in the 70s and served as the Texas Ranger general manager in his native Texas from 1976 into 1982. Looking quite nice there. I appreciate it, Mr. Robinson. He answered a few questions for me, which is always terrific. He asked me, who was your favorite teammate? Joe Gordon of the Cleveland Indians in 1948. He did not answer my question about the memory of playing baseball, but I bet it was that 48 World Series victory. And what was your favorite technological invention during your lifetime? As it was 100 years. I thought that would be an interesting question to ask Mr. Robinson. And of course, it's television. So, who doesn't like television?
Robinson punches a base hit over Torgeson's head as Tucker takes third, Keltner scores, and the Indians take a 4-1 lead. Then Holmes hammers out a long fly, which Kennedy pulls down near the left field wall. And the 1948 World Series is all over. The Cleveland Indians win a 4-3 triumph over the Boston Braves in the final game to take the series 4-2. It's the Tribe's second world title. They won the first one in 1920. Every man on the team shares credit for the crown.
Well, there you go. There you have the televised broadcast of Mr. Robinson ripping a hit to get a 4-1 lead in the 1948 World Series, and Cleveland Indians winning their World Series victory in 1948. Shout out to House of Cards out there. I love to see the day when the Tribe wins one again for us. So, anyways, thought I'd get that one out today. Happy birthday, Mr. Robinson. Thank you for your service once again. No, some of these guys cut into the prime of their career with serving our country, defending our country. If he added those 3 years into his career, his numbers probably would have been quite bigger, and maybe could have been a Hall of Fame type guy. Anyways, he had some quite nice seasons. Well, I hope you're all having a good week. Take care. God bless. Peace.